met and met here another afternoon this summer. So I know this review is going to be a little late. Sorry about that. We're here to talk about F9, the new Fast and Furious movie. This movie's been delayed a few times. Supposed to come out last year on Memorial Weekend. Then it was bumped to June. Then it was bumped to June of this year. No, it was going to come out Memorial Day weekend of this year. Then it got bumped near the end of June. And now it came out 2 weeks ago. F9, I don't know why they called it F9. I guess they, Universal thought, we made about 9 or 10 of these movies by now. Actually, this technically would be number 10, because Tokyo Drift is in there somewhere. So this technically would have been F10. So I guess they thought, hey, let the audience decide. Fast 9, Furious 9. Fuck, they're already on number 9? I guess that's what they thought. So if you've been a fan of the franchise like I've been, this summer is the 20th anniversary of the original The Fast and Furious. That came out in 2001. That started the franchise off. Normally referred to as a Point Break ripoff. Instead of surfboards, cars. I think that's a pretty fair analysis. Except Point Break never got a sequel, as in The Fast and the Furious has made over 10 movies. So, but let's get into the positives. Number 1 is the action. Yeah, it's over the top. It's ridiculous. It's ludicrous. But, it's fun. It's dumb, fun action. Once again, when you go into a Fast and Furious movie, you turn your brain off and you watch the movie for what it is. Fun. You want to go and watch characters you've been following for 20 years. And I hate to use this word, but, they become a family. As Dom Toretto says, family. I don't got friends. I got family. Well, and now after 20 years, people like me and other people who have followed the franchise, they're kind of like an extended family. You like some of them, you don't like others. That can be true for your own family. Some people you like in your family, some people you don't. You don't get to choose. So, you just gotta, when you see them, drink a lot of alcohol, or in my case, drink a lot of soda. Either one. So the action is over the top, but it's fun. I do like the magnet, the stuff they use with the magnets in this one. Kind of cool. The humor, once again, Tyrese Gibson and Ludacris have great chemistry together, going banter back and forth off each other. The humor is great. Actually, one of the funniest lines in the movie was from Charlize Theron, returning a Cypher. He has a nice Star Wars joke in there. Like, only Charlize Theron, an Academy Award-winning actress, will be able to pull off in terms of the line dialogue. I think anyone else would be like, really? Really? But once again, an Academy Award-winning actress, she was able to give that dialogue the Academy Award-winning, verbiage, I guess you can say. The pacing for the longest Fast and Furious movie at 2 hours and 25 minutes, it actually moves pretty quickly. Between the action and the flashbacks, what I'm going to get into, the movie doesn't really slow down, which I think you would expect in a Fast and Furious movie. Once again, there's not going to be an Academy Award-winning drama here. You're not going to get Academy Award-winning acting here. Vin Diesel, I mean, come on, the day that Vin Diesel was up for an Academy Award, that's when you know film has gone to hell. But, you know, we said that before about certain actors. So, like Channing Tatum. There was even a point that Heath Ledger, being up for an Academy Award. You're crazy. Well, he was up for 2 Academy Awards and he won one. So there you go. Then the flashbacks. I like them. Actually, the acting in the flashbacks is probably the best acting in really the whole series. The actors that got to play the young Dom and John Cena's character, the younger version of him, were actually not that bad. And the father that played Dom's father, was actually pretty good. I mean, and also like the flashback, they had a scene of a racing scene, and you get to see all the group from the original Fast and Furious movie, but the younger version of them. I actually thought they missed an opportunity to put in a song from the original movie, Watch Your Back, the scene that, Paul Walker comes out of the little restaurant sandwich shop, and Vince comes behind him and punches him, why you get the tuna here? The tuna sucks. Order a burger and fries next time. And then you have the whole Watch Your Back song. I think that would have been a nice nostalgia moment. Also, since like I said, it is the 20th anniversary of the original, it would have been a nice callback to that. So I didn't think they missed a little bit of an opportunity there to put in some of the music from the original during the flashbacks. Because it happened around the same time. Also, I don't know why we never thought about this, but watching the flashbacks and seeing Dom and a young Letty, played by Michelle Rodriguez, in the main movies, in the present day timeline, you don't realize until you watch that flashback that I think Letty is underage. So Dom is making out with an underage girl. Just realize that during the flashbacks. I'm like, oh, what is Hollywood? The younger the better, apparently. So let's get into the negatives now. Negative Nancy here. John Cena. John Cena is not an actor. He's a wrestler. Yeah, he was fine in Bumblebee, but he didn't have that big of a role in that movie. It'll be interesting when we see him in the Suicide Squad, even though they already have a spin-off of his character being made for HBO Max. But John Cena as Vin Diesel, aka Dom Toretto's brother. I don't know why they cast John Cena. Actually, if you really want to know who would probably have been the best person to play that role, not only in terms of looks, but actually a lot better actor, would have been Dave Bautista. I think Dave Bautista would have not only looked like he could be Dom and Mia Toretto, played by Jordana Brewster. She's the one that ends up with Paul Walker's Brian. I think if you look at Vin, Jordana Brewster, and look at Dave Bautista, you should say, okay, they look similar enough to pull off as a Hollywood family. I think Dave Bautista has come a long way with his acting. And he has, the big muscular guy. I think he would have been a lot better in the role than John Cena. We have the Tokyo Drift characters. Sean, played by Lucas Black, return. You all know who Lucas Black is. How far? How far what? How far is it from Odessa to your school? My mom ain't right. My mom ain't right. Then, Friday Night Lights. You should know that by now. Boomy Miles. Give me the ball. I'll make you spin. Boomy makes you win. Boomy Miles. Give me them all. Watch me sin. I don't know why they were in the movie. First of all, I don't get how this movie's only a couple years after Tokyo Drift. Maybe even a couple months. And you're telling me the street racer high school kid is now a science genius? No. No. He's building rockets? No. No, 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 no. Not yes. No. No. There's a level of disbelief in this movie, a high level of disbelief, but having the guy from Tokyo Drift, once again also the actor from Friday Night Lights, how far is it from Odessa to your school, is not a science genius. He's building rockets. He's not Homer Hickam. This isn't Jake Gyllenhaal in October Sky. This is the dude who went to Tokyo to drift racing with Little Bow Wow. And Little Bow Wow is in this movie too again. And you're telling me that Little Bow Wow is a rocket scientist. Really? Really? I mean, that's where my disbelief goes down. I can get behind the magnets. I can get behind them going into space. I can't get behind Little Bow Wow as a rocket scientist. No. Also, Han's return. No, Han was in Tokyo Drift. Then he went on to be in 4, 5, 6. And his untimely death in the opening of 7. He is back, which makes this now the 3rd time he has somehow cheated death in the franchise. Or 3 ways that somehow one moment has all been different ways of him dying. In Tokyo Drift, in Furious 7, and now F9. He has died in 3 different ways, all in the same spot. It was a little anticlimactic. I would have rather had him be a twin brother, or maybe he found a way to get out, and he's severely burned, and he's mad that his family actually ended up working with the bad guy, Jason Statham, in The Fate of the Furious, Furious 8. And now he wants to get his revenge on the family. But no, that wasn't it at all. It was kind of a boring, bogus way of bringing him back. Also, apparently now Dom and the family are superheroes. There are no stakes in this movie. People, get slammed through brick walls and fall off of buildings and fly through the air and go into outer space, and no bruises, no blood, no broken bones, no death whatsoever. So that kind of makes it like, and then when you go back to the flashbacks of them just being regular street racers, and now they're going into outer space, now they get punched through buildings, or slammed through, or shot at 20 times, and no bullet goes through. Really? I think the franchise needs to go back to, down here. No, simplify things a little bit. I know there's going to be 2 more Fast and Furious movies. Probably some more spin-offs with Hobbs and Shaw. Overall, though, I didn't enjoy this more than The Fate of the Furious. But I consider The Fate of the Furious one of the lowest on the Fast and Furious ranking list. But still, I think there was still a lot of stuff here that wasn't needed. kind of stupid, and I've now made the character superhuman, and it's becoming, like I said, a superhero movie. But at least our superhero movies actually have superpowers, or have powers that can make them heal, or fly, or for bullets to bounce off them. But we don't have that anymore. So I would give Fast 9 3.9 out of 5. If you haven't seen it yet, and you like the Fast and Furious movies, I still say check it out, even like I said, it's been about 4 years since the last movie came out. So, once again, 3.9 out of 5. Matt the Bat here. Like and subscribe to the channel. That will help me out, my friend out, the channel out. And like I said, you get more of me. Me. And who doesn't want that? Anyway, thank you for watching.